Welcome to Whiskey Ace. I'm your host Mike Gill. 21 days to Christmas, and we're all outside doing our shopping, except for me, because I've decided I've already done a little bit of shopping, and it's Christmas foods to go with whiskey. What better? And every year we always get little niblets when we have people round, nuts, figs, dates, all that kind of stuff. And usually we'll have a sherry in the house, we'll have Taylor Fladgate port, hopefully, and there'll be Vieira Tawny, and we should also have whiskey. Lots of it. And so what I've done is, first of all, I went to the local supermarket, and I found some dried apricots and figs from Turkey, and not expensive either. I thought it was quite good. Also some Brazil nuts, which gotta have nuts, yeah. And then probably my favourite, those little Terry's chocolate orange eggs. Oh. Could I find 4 whiskies to go with that? Absolutely. There's lots. First one I've got is Famous Grouse. Famous Grouse always has some Highland Park and Macallan. I know it's a grain whiskey, but it's the #1 selling whiskey in Scotland. My dad's drank it for years, and it's obviously going to have some sherry casks, being Macallan Highland Park in there. Sherry is very sort of sweet and yet spicy with fruit, and so I think that's going to go well with the dried apricot and possibly the figs. The second one, Famous Grouse is showing up. Yes. Second one is Aberlour 16 single malt. Again, double wood sherry cask expression. So we'll have similar but yet more complex taste than the Famous Grouse. But again, it's going to have that sherry that I think is going to work well over Christmas. The third is Isle of Jura Superstition, which is an unusual expression for them. It's peaty, but it's not like an Isla peaty. It's but very, very smoky for sure, and a little bit of maritime, sea spray, salt, that kind of thing, which I think is going to go absolutely great with Brazil nuts. And then finally, with the chocolate egg, I've chosen a bourbon, which I don't normally do, but I'm getting to really like bourbons. This is a 9-year-old from Knob Creek, and has a lot of vanilla, quite sweet, to say the least, but with chocolate orange. Well, it's going to be great. So, dried apricots, always nice to have around if you're doing a whiskey and cheese tasting, because if you find one that just doesn't quite work, dried apricot, it seems to work with almost all Speyside whiskies, which have quite a bit of fruit in there. Marvellous. Yeah, dried apricots, fabulous. Now figs, don't have figs very often, except for Christmas. Just move around with these. Fantastic. Whiskey and desserts, you can't beat them. With a little bit of nut, and I still have the Aberlour, and it's not quite working, and I think it needs a bit of smoke. Yep. So you can see I'm enjoying Christmas already. We'll actually be with my 2 sons, 5 grandkids, and mum and dad in England for Christmas. Hopefully not too much snow, because I have to do some driving. Finally. Fantastic together. A bourbon and some chocolate, that little bit of orange. Have an excellent Christmas, Happy New Year, and Whiskey Ace will be back in January.